Parental discretion advised.
Everyone, welcome back to What a Story. Today's guest is a Pickering comic, Brandon Malloy. How long have you been doing comedy?
First did it in 2017. I did the stand-up class at Second City that year. Did some stand-up for the next little while there, and then obviously COVID pandemic. Not too long after that, so that I think it put a lot of us on the shelf for a bit. And then the last couple of years, I've gotten back into it. So it's almost 10 years now. This has been a part of what I'm doing.
That's cool. And what made you get into comedy? What inspired you?
I was always a goofball as a kid. I was a bit of a class clown, especially in elementary school. Always doing voices and impressions and stuff around the house, and even always like being the center of attention at family parties and stuff when I was a kid. So I think it was kind of a natural transition to bring it to the stage. 60. I was actually. Let me give you a broader context. I was a baseball player.
Okay.
I played baseball, and I was actually played collegiately down in the States. I was in Dallas for a year, and then it was after I was done there, I came back here. That was when I decided to really take the leap, and I wanted to do comedy. And that was the year 2017 when I signed up for the Second City class, and I enjoyed it. My instructor was great. I had Evan Carter as my instructor. He's a pro. I don't know if he's still doing it now, but that was almost 10 years ago. Of a class, and then this was when it was the old Second City Theater on Blue Jay Way downtown, and we actually got so my first stand-up show to this day is still the biggest one I've done. It was the big theater show.
You've taken the courses. What would you say? Courses teach you how to write, how to perform comedy, but what about the business aspect? How would you, what courses would you suggest for that?
Jerry Corley, the joke doctors. I think it was an 8-week course. It's a virtual one, and you do it on Zoom. There's 2 time slots per week. He offers the class. I think it's I did the Saturday. There's a Saturday and a Tuesday evening one, and not even just like my joke writing has gotten better, and I'm able to find the funny faster. But he teaches you a lot on the business side of it as well, and gives you a lot of really good strategies on how you can be making money with your comedy. He gave us the 4 C's, he called it: corporate, colleges, cruises, clubs. And the clubs pay the least of the 4.
Shows or weird experiences during doing comedy?
Oh, yeah. Interesting experience. This was 2 years ago. I did a show in Ajax, and great show. It was like almost everything hit. It was one of the better shows. Had so much fun. Following night, I go to do a show in the West End over by Yorkdale Mall. Same material, and I basically, for the most part, could have just done this set at home in front of the wall, and I would have got the same reaction. But there was one guy in the audience who was laughing and engaged with my set, and it was a guy named Gambit, who's a magician, a comedic magician in Toronto. Shout out to Gambit. He's awesome. And as pissed off as I was that, oh my God, I basically bombed at this show, I met Gambit there, and Gambit and I have been friends, and he's mentored me a lot on the business side of entertainment too, and really been a great asset, and they're really good friends. So I think the silver lining meaning is every time you go on stage, regardless of the result, there is something to take from it, whether it be a lesson or a new connection, or you never know who's watching you, regardless of what happens, right? And that was a big lesson for me that time. I mean, the sole purpose of me going that day was so I could meet Gambit. It wasn't about the show. It wasn't about anyone else or anything else there. It was about so I could meet him. So you never know. You never truly know until afterwards.
Yeah. I mean, you never know. And I mean, opportunities like that come out of some of the most strangest places.
100%.
Like a random meeting at a club, or a random meeting on the TTC, or just, a Facebook fight, and then some guy's like, "Hey, by the way, I agree with you, and here's a gig."
I
Okay.
know. It's usually when you least expect it, those kind of things happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my story.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it. And if anybody wants to find you on the internet, what are your social medias?
So TikTok and Instagram is underscore Brendan Malloy, BrendanMalloy, and on X it's Brendan C Malloy, and then YouTube. I'm on YouTube as well.
Cool. All right. Well, obviously, I will see you around. And thank you for sharing your story. I
Thanks for
will
having
see.
me on, David.
No problem. Talk to you later.
See ya.
My favorite thing to do is whenever I get a spam phone call, I answer the calls in Christian Bale's Batman voice. Be like, your prescription from Shoppers Drug Mart is ready for pickup.
Where were the other drugs going?
Hi, this is Rachel from MasterCard.
Rachel, I thought you were dead.